Hi everyone, today I'm going to share with you how to make this beautiful multiple cat slot and the phone and everything in this wallet. This wallet, I am sure you're going to love this because this is one of the best selling wallet that I make in the past and I still make more for order. So I'm going to go step by step for beginner or for the people who want to make a wallet without the zipper and very functional. It's beautiful and most of all, it's super easy. So I'm going to go by each of the measurement that show on the screen every time I um, use a different material. Check the screen. I showed it right there while you watch it. So let's start with the interfacing. The interfacing I have cut in here that I use heavyweight interfacing and the size 7.5 inches wide by 12 inches long and I only need one. So I'm gonna go to the corners and I mark 1 inch. This 1 inch for me to round the corner. If you make the round ruler that I showed you before, use this to round the corners. If you haven't made that, then go to my description box to get the link to make that ruler. Very useful. So the fabric today, I use this fabric for the main side. I'm going to place the interfacing on the back side of the fabric to iron. And the size of this two fabric is 8 inches wide by 12.5 inches long. I have the lining piece and the main fabric. So I iron the interface in the back side of the main fabric. I use medium heat to iron first, and then you can test your iron to see how hot it is, and then you can turn it up or down. Now place the right side to the right side, and you going to mark about, I would do 2 inches. So follow the interfacing, so all around to here. Leave this 2 inches open so you can insert out. Make sure you pin your clip or whatever before you sew. And here I have cut 3 heavyweight interfacing. This is for the pockets. And the size of this is 7.5 inches by 8 1/4 inches. And here I have cut 3 main fabric and 3 lining fabric. The size is 8 inches wide by 8 1/3 inches. I have 3 main fabric and 3 linings fabric. So I'm gonna place each interfacing on the back side of the main fabric and iron all three. So after I iron the interfacing, I place the right side of the main fabric to the right side of the lining fabric, all three of them in pins around. You're going to make sure you do the other two exactly the same. And you're going to mark about 2 inches or so. Follow the interfacing and sew all around. Leave that 2 inch open so you can inside out. Make sure you click on the like button, everyone. Now after I sew all three, of the pockets and then the body of the wallet, I go trim the corners so I can inside out. Very, very easy, everyone. So after I trim the corners, I inside out all four pieces. Three pockets, one body of the wallet. After you inside out, you press and iron all four pieces. So everyone, after I iron all three of them, this is the pockets and this is the body of the bag, the wallet. So you're gonna go and top stitch on this side all around here, top stitch. So on this one right here, the one that right on the top, the opening on the side, we just leave it there. But the top here, you're gonna top stitch, and the bottom top stitch this one and this one and this one. So three of them you go into top stitch and top stitch. So everyone, after I top stitch on this side, the 7.5 inches, and so now after I top stitch here, 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 and then this one too, and this one, and the body of the wallet, the whole thing I top stitch. Let's just put the that one on the side, and then the three for the pockets. So I'm gonna fold it in half and make sure everything is and evenly on the top. You can iron this down if you want to, but no need for it. So like this, that's the line. And then from here, on the top here, I'm gonna mark an inch, 1 inch here, and then on this side 1 inch in. Draw the line down to, if you want to, you can go right here at 1 inch, right at the center when you just fold, at 1 inch, and then connect this. So now I have the blocks like this. I'm going to divide this into two. So let's see how much I have here. 5.5 and divide by 2. So 2 3/4 of an inch. 2 3/4 of an inch here too. Connect this. Now you're going to sew this, sew in this, and sew in this. When you go on the top here, make sure you back stitch a few times on here, okay? We got the opening, so back stitch a few times. Remember this, the right side facing the right side already. So make sure you clip it really well when you sew. The first two, the two that we put in together, and this is the third one, is the last one for the pocket. I also gonna fold it in half, and I'm going to mark the same way I marked that one, an inch, and then on this side 1 inch down to here, 1 inch, and then 1 inch here. Connect this exactly the same that I just showed you.
divide this. We just get ready for. Okay, now after this, I'm gonna put on the side.
So I'm gonna sew the first two together. I just want to say thank you to everyone that support my channel and also the channel member. With your support, I can purchase more material for the future video. I really appreciate your kindness and your support and your generosity.
And now you can see we have the flap here. The opening space is right here. Okay. So we're gonna bring this over to the top. Make sure it's even on the top. You can iron this down if you want to, but like this, bring it up. And then you're going to hold this two together. You see? Later on, we're gonna sew this. That's why I say that the opening space, you don't need to worry about it. We're gonna sew. On this side, same thing. You can iron this if you want to. So these two. Like this. Now, this one, you're gonna bring it back. Remember the pocket on this side? This time you're gonna turn into this side. Right side facing in. Going this way. You're gonna sew exactly the same way. Sew it down, sew it here, and sew it up, and then divide in the center. Everyone, after I sew on this side and then here, so you have both sides like this. You want to fold it like this, so the right side facing out, and you can see the blue, the first one in the center here on one side, and the first one in the center here from the other side. Clip that, the one in the center. If this is confusing you, go slow and you get it. And then on this side too, right in the center, these two in the center. Clip that and clip this. I'm gonna clip it out of the way so I can sew that. I can sew this too. This one, and then on this side, clip this out of the way, the two on the side out of the way, so you can sew this. I sew the one in the center, this one right here. Sew this side.
Just so you know, every time I upload the video for you to watch, YouTube usually count the first 5 minutes. If you're watching my video and click on the like button, that really helpful. I just ask for help too, and also visit my second channel and listen to some relaxing music to give me more hours watch time for that channel so I can get back and do more cooking.
Okay, let me just take this out to show you. Alright, so the center's already sewed, this piece, and now you have this too on the side here. The first one on the side, okay, and then on this side, same thing. Make sure you get the line all straight up, and then on this one, and then in the back you have this one and this one, so there are 3 parts right there. You can see that it's on the side, and now place this on this side. This is very pretty when you're finished. I love how it is. Now this is for the beginner, so you can go and sew this, and on this side there's 2 sides here, sewing this and sewing this.
So just sew like this, everyone, and you do the other 3 same way, simple, so I don't need to show you all of them.
So everyone, after I sew this together, and then the center which we sew the first one, and then here it 1, 2, and 3, sew that together. And now you side, I'm gonna do the pockets. So to do pockets, I'm bringing this back. I'm going to fold side to side. Everything have to meet. So on the straight side here, I'm going to mark down 3/4 of an inch. I'm using the magnet button. This one I'm going. The needle underneath to go to the next one. Now you can see on this side I don't have anything showing on this side.
So after I sew the button, I'm going to the lining side, and I'm going to mark 1 3/4 of an inch on both sides. Bring this back.
Face the side down this way. Make sure that this side it meet up. So the best way to lie this down so you know exactly where it is, make it easier. And now you're going to make sure it's straight out all the way to the other side like this, okay? And then lift this 2 up, 1, 2, and then the last one right here, clip this down so you can sew this side. Best way to do it now, sew this down and then sew this down. Let's do that.
So make sure if you cannot sleep at night or any time when you're driving, turn my second channel and listen to relaxing music playlist, everyone. That will help me a whole bunch.
Now you can see this side already sewed to the body of the wallet. Now bring this back in here. You see the side that we marked at 8 3/4 of an inch. If you want to put the strap here, feel free to do that. After you make the wristband, fold the two ends and place it in here, and then the loop it hanging this way, okay? And then when you sew it together. But I'm making this at the wallet, so I don't do the wristband. So on this side, this one, you're gonna stay in here, going to sew this side. Very simple, easy. Okay, and then on this side too, just like the other side that I sewed. Okay, I'm gonna sew from the top here, go all the way down to here. And then on this side, same thing, from the top going all the way down. Show you. Okay, so on this side, I'm gonna go from the outside in.
Oh my goodness. My fingernail is the plum kind of colors, but in here, when I look at it, it looks like I've been dead under the snow for 500 years.
So everyone, after I sew, now you can see what I have. An iron, so everything will stay in place. So we can add the other side of the button. So, and pulling this down, folding this way, like that. And then I'm going to iron this so it can stay at least for me to do the button. Go on the back here, and I'm going to put it back, press this, then I have the side here that I'm going to add the other button. It's the same way I just show you how to sew this, sew on this one. So this is it, everyone. I finished, and look at this wallet. Look how many pockets in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That's a lot. And let me tell you the measurement before I forget. Let's just snap it in here. Okay, that's just the magnet. And the size is 7 3/4 of an inch, and the height is 4 3/4 of an inch. Oh my goodness, look so good. Let's just put the money, go all the way, and there's plenty room on the side. And the next one, you can put, if you have wallet, you can put it in here, a wallet inside a wallet. I'm just doing this to show you how much the thing can hold. And then the card, you can put it in here. 1, 2, and then inside here you can put whatever. I'm just give you an idea. Okay, that. And then the next one here, you can add more card. And then this one here, you can put the phone so you don't die. You don't remember the phone, you're gonna die. Okay, either way, whatever you want to, just move this around, whatever. And some change, if you want to put the chain in this pocket, you can. And then the phone. Look at this. So good. So many pockets and so many things in here that you can keep. So that's it, everyone. Finished. Big and a lot of pockets. And I have this name tag. If sometime, if after I sew and I decide to sew the name tag, I can just add it in there. So it's up to you. Just so if you see that has a hole, 2 holes here and 2 here. You can sew just like you do the snap button. Alright everyone, that only when you decide to sew it in here, then go up and down one, and then here too. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. If you are a return subscriber, I just want to say thank you for your support, your like, your share, and your comment on my video. And also visit my second channel and listen to calming and relaxing music that give me more hours that I already check in my second channel. The watch time hours going up, so as long as I have the 4,000 hours, I go back there and do more cooking and share with you. Love you, take care, stay safe everyone.